What's up, guys? So, just gonna wait a minute for some people to jump on here, and yeah, I'm excited about this. Excited to share these thoughts with you because it's super important, and I think that, it's just super important, and I think that a lot of times we get caught up in all the stuff that Beachbody's putting out, all the how-tos, and this isn't really a how-to video, but it's something that each one of us, so we have so many coaches on this team who have been in the $1 million or are in the $1 million club, so many coaches who are close to getting into it, and a lot of coaches who are in it, but it's between like them and their spouse, so it's not recognized by Beachbody yet. I want to really share what really is it? What's the difference? What is the difference that people are doing to get into the Million Club? What's up, Rebecca? How are you? So, let me kind of just lay this out. So, I believe that there's two things. What's up, Allison? I believe that, hi, Cheryl. There's two things, and the first thing, a lot of people will get involved with Beachbody coaching and will get. There's a philosophy, or there's a belief that because you became a Beachbody coach and because you're doing the work, you're going to see the success. So let me repeat that. There's a belief and a philosophy that if I become a Beachbody coach and if I just work hard, I'm going to have success. And I'm here to tell you that you can get yourself to diamond, you can get yourself to maybe star diamond, but you can't have massive success in this business just by working hard. I want to repeat that one more time. You can't have massive success. What's up, Bridget? Hi, Patty. I think I already said hi, Cheryl. Hi, Haley. You can't have big success in this business just by signing up a coach and working hard. That's something that network marketing has, it's a statement or a thing that network marketing has put out there, and it's just not true. There's two things that you need to do. Like, you need to sign up, you need to work hard, you need to do all of that. But I want to talk about two things that make all the difference in the world. The first thing is, what space are you in personally? What mental, emotional, physical, spiritual space are you in? Because if you don't have self-confidence, what's up, Lou? So if you're out there and you're trying to build a business and you are very insecure, you're insecure about your weight, you're fearful, you're guilty, you're shameful, you're self-doubting, you're resentful, your anger towards anyone else. Let me just kind of go through that again. If you have resentments, if you have anger, if you have fear, if you have shame, if you have guilt, if you have anything clouding your spirit, and you're always going to have certain things clouding your spirit, but the more stuff you have, the less successful you're going to be in this business. I don't care how hard you work. So the first thing is, what type of space are you holding? Now, how do you get yourself into a different space? I'm going to kind of go through a few different things because there's a lot of people that do it different ways, but what I want to talk about today is, the first one is doing a program 100%. And I know that, what's up, Jesse? Hi, Stacy. Yeah, self-doubt's a huge one, Cheryl. So the first one is doing a program 100%. And here's why I always mention that. And I'm just going to give my story. doing a program 100% has nothing to do with the level of fitness that you get to. It has to do with how good you feel about yourself once you complete it. So you went through, you did a program, you did it 100%. Then what happens is you're transformed. You're transformed from the inside out. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, you feel better about yourself. Your self-esteem goes up. Your confidence goes up. Your guilt and shame, if you carry that, may go down. Here's a big one, guys, that we don't really see: anger and resentment towards other people. All that is you not having strong enough self-esteem to, like, if people aren't doing what you want them to do, or they're doing things that you don't agree with, and you have anger and resentment to them, that's you. That's not them. You know, so many, like, we have so many talented people in this business, and so many talented people on this team, and you're working so hard on this business, but you're not working on you. Check this out. This business doesn't work if you just keep working harder, if you just keep doing more programs, if you just keep talking to more people, if you just keep banging your head against the wall. If you're carrying anger, guilt, shame, resentments, like all of that stuff, fear, doubt, depression, all of that stuff. So what kind of space are you in? And I love the concept of doing a whole program. And then the other thing that I'm going to throw out there is, what do you have for a spiritual practice? Because if you don't have a spiritual practice, and let me define what I believe a spiritual practice is. I believe that yoga can be a spiritual practice. Meditation can be a spiritual practice. You can have religion as a spiritual practice. Some people, Greg Plaskett, literally, mountain biking and skiing is his spiritual practice. It's a way to get out of yourself. And here's the ultimate thing that I believe is important with the spiritual practice, is you start to learn about your ego and your own neurosis and your own things that get in the way of your success. So getting yourself into a good space, yeah, a program can do it all, or it can do a big part of it. But I really believe that you need spiritual strength. You need to exercise your spiritual muscles. And those spiritual muscles are faith, enthusiasm, self-esteem, how much we like ourselves, right? And it allows us to let go of the guilts, the shames, the angers, the resentments, all those other things. So, get yourself into a good space. If you want to build a business, that has to be your primary focus. How bright and shiny and beautiful are you? Not in a physical sense. I think the easiest example of this is, like, if you think about it from customers and people that are watching you, what our job and what our goal is to be the person that everybody else looks up to, that they aspire to be like, that they love, that they just want to be around you, right? And that has nothing to do with how much of a six-pack you have. It has nothing to do with how many invites you do. It has nothing to do with how many challenge groups you do. It has to do with how much do you love yourself. Period. Write that down, like, how much do I love myself, and how can I increase that? That is what's going to bring you long-term, lasting success in this business. That is what's going to get you past. There's a thing in this business that people think a diamond is a leader. A diamond is you learned how to sign up coaches. That's all a diamond is. And I'm sorry if that hurts some people's feelings. But if you want to become a true leader, the first thing is, how good is the space that you're personally in? And the second thing is helping others get into that space themselves. So get in that space where you're bright and shiny and people want to listen to you, people want to follow you, people want to see you, they want to know what's going on, they want to wake up in the morning and they want to get on your page and see what you're doing. And they don't care. Here's a thing. 15-star diamond, 10-star diamond, millionaire club, elite coach, diamond coach. All that is this little shiny little object. That has nothing to do with building a long-term sustainable business for you. A long-term sustainable business is built off of who you are on the inside. Do people know you're going to be there for the long term? Because I don't care if you're diamond or star diamond or 15-star diamond or million club. None of that stuff matters. What matters is, do you love yourself and do you have the ability and the power to love other people until they love themselves enough? Do you have the ability and the power to love other people until they can love themselves enough to do it? That's a leader. A leader. So here's what a lot of us focus on is, oh, I'm a diamond, now I have to get another diamond. I call BS on that. Can you say I'm a leader? And I'm a leader is somebody that can stand on their own 2 feet. They're not going to get rocked when 7 or 8 people cancel. It's not going to take them out. Are you a leader? And then how many leaders do you have? I don't give a shit how many diamonds you have, because diamonds fall. Let me repeat that. I don't care how many diamonds you have, because diamonds fall. Leaders don't go away. Leaders are here for the long haul. Helping other people is how you start becoming a leader. Putting other people first is how you start becoming a leader. It's the only thing you need to do. But you can't help other people if you can't help yourself. You can't help other people if you're too worried about rank and recognition from Beachbody. You can't help other people if you're obsessed with what other people think about you. I'm going to speak some hard truth on this call right now. There's a lot of coaches who are diamond that are making a lot more money than 5-star and 10-star diamond coaches. Let me repeat that. There's a lot of coaches on this team that are diamond coaches that are making way more money than a lot of the 5-star and 10-star diamond coaches out there in Beachbody. But some people get caught up and we want to be Beachbody famous. We want everybody to know us in Beachbody. I heard a thing the other day of this coach, a coach that a lot of you know really well, that this coach who's totally Beachbody famous, a multi-star diamond, and he makes less than $400 or $500 a week. The reason for that is because he's not helping other people to become true leaders. When you dig into people's lives, so you got yourself, right? You get yourself in a good space, and for some of us, that's going to be the first 2 or 3 years of our business. But you have to be in that space, right? You have to be in that space so that you're not chasing diamonds and you're not chasing rank, that you're chasing lives that you want to change. You're not chasing diamonds, you're not chasing rank, you're chasing lives that you want to change. And the way that I believe you want to do this business, this is this business at the highest level. Let's speak a little bit of truth, right? Like volume's down for a lot of people. There's also a lot of people on this call. There's also a lot of people on this call who volume's not down for. Volume's up. Volume's way up. When you're investing in people, deep relationships with people, and you're investing in building leaders, volume doesn't really go down. Volume goes down when people start looking for the next shiny object, when there's not those deep relationships in your downline. So keep getting yourself and keeping yourself in a good space. Like, that's what it's all about. And I'm going to be honest with you, it's hard work. It's day to day, it's minute to minute, it's hour to hour work. Getting yourself up, keeping yourself in a good space. You need to have a routine, just like you have your workout routine and whatever you want to call it, your spiritual routine, your good space routine, your energy routine. You need to have a system and a formula and a way to get yourself in that every single day. And once you can do that for yourself, you're going to start bringing in other coaches, and then you're going to know there's going to be somebody on your team, and it's usually not the people that you think it's going to be. And they're not going to go away. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep saying, give me more, give me more, give me more. And the more isn't trying to push them in rank. The more is trying to build them as a human being. Because when you build human beings, you build leaders. And when you build leaders, you build depth and volume. And you have people that have your back. You have people that are going to be with you. I think the most important thing we do as leaders, here's what a lot of people do. They get a coach signed up and they want to get them to Emerald and they want to get them to Diamond. Here's what I believe you want to do with your new coaches. You want to get them to trust you. Yeah, we want to get them to Emerald, we want to get Diamond, we build ranks and stuff like that. But when a coach trusts me, I can speak truth into their lives. I can tell them what they don't want to hear, and they're going to love me and respect me for it. The number one thing we want to do is build trust. And we have to be a trustworthy person in order to do that. How good is your energy? Where's your personal energy at? Because again, for people that are just jumping on, that's what we started this call with. Because the truth is that you can sign up as many coaches as you want. You can do as many invites. You can do all that stuff. But that isn't going to build you a big business. It may get you to Diamond. It may get you to Star Diamond. But it's going to build you a house of cards. Long-term sustainable business is built through trust. How much do you love yourself? How good of a space are you in? And then you're solid. You have a solid foundation to go out there and start mentoring other people to become leaders. Does this make sense, guys? Am I is this clicking? Do you guys understand what I'm talking about with this? And can you see it? This business is real simple. Like, write down those two things. It's not easy. It's simple, but not easy. Get yourself in a good space and have a plan in place to consistently get yourself in a good space. Step one. Once you are in that and you can hold it, help others to get into that space. You're going to have those people that come in. You're going to have, not everybody is meant to be a leader in this business. And you may be on this call and you may be like, you know what, whatever, Keith. But if you really want to be a leader in this business, you have to become that leader yourself. And then you have to, there's no such thing as a solo leader in network marketing. Write that down. There's no such thing as a solo leader in network marketing. You don't want to be the big fish. You want to become a leader, and then you want your people to become leaders as fast as possible. So many people want to, like, they got to have this big team, and they want to control the whole thing, and they don't want other people to become leaders, and, you know, I'm the big guy, I'm going to have everybody, they need to be on my team call, on my team page. If you're a true leader, you know it. If you're a true leader, and I'm not saying that everybody should go and open their team page. I didn't, until I was almost 5-star diamond coach, I didn't have my own team page. I didn't have any stuff on my own. But ultimately, that's what you want. Like, you don't want a bunch of people that you control. And here's another thing. Really take a look at, do you need to be the one getting the attention? Do you need to be the one getting recognized? Do you need to be the one? Or can you empower your people? You get to 5-star diamond, then you help your people get to 5-star diamond. You run Super Saturdays, then you help your people run Super Saturdays. You get on whatever all the things are, the market council, the this, the that. It isn't about you getting there and staying there. It's about you getting there, and then boom, how do I teach my people how to do it? How fast can you get into lifting your people up? You get your team page running. You become a leader there. Then you lift somebody up. And look at it like this. With your leaders, people always want to know, what's the right time? Like, what's the right time to start my own team page? What's the right time to do this? What's the right time for my leader to do this? Or maybe it's with yourself. It's the right time when it's the right time. It's the right time when it's right, when it's going to hinder your business not to do it. For me, like, working with my sponsor, Bob Lucido, and building together, if I pulled out too early, like, we had a good synergy going. We were working together. We were banging and dunking together and building together. It wasn't the right time right away. And then it got to the point that I felt that when I opened up my own page, I would be able to grow more. And then we kind of came back, like, we have this page together. So you're going to know when it's the right time, but don't do it for recognition. Don't do it because you have your own team page, because you need your name in the lights. Do it because it's the smart thing to do for your business at that time. I think that's all I want to share today, guys. I hope that this stuff was helpful. I love this business. I love the opportunity, and we all have it. We all have the same opportunity in this business. But other people are too focused on working hard on the business and not working hard on themselves. If you're stuck in the business, keep hitting your success club, but start working on becoming that person you need to become to be a leader, and then helping others do the same. All right. Love you guys. Peace.